Hi guys, today I'm gonna do a review slash thoughts after 3 months of owning this phone, the Huawei P40 Pro. I bought this phone after having the Mate 20 Pro for about 2 years and a half, I would say. Basically, this is like a normal update because here in Canada we get a phone for 2 years and then we can switch up and get a new contract basically, and that's what I got. I stayed with Huawei simply because of the image quality and video quality, which was with the Mate 20 Pro is flaw, I would say. The video quality was pretty good compared to what I had before, but now they got way better with Huawei, especially with the 4K, but saying 4K doesn't mean much if it doesn't really show up on the video, with the image quality and the capture of the light, which with the Mate 20 Pro is always a bit darker for some reason, and the P40 Pro is way better on that, as you can see in the next video I'm gonna show you after. But for now, I want to talk about the apps and the fact that the P40 Pro doesn't have support for Android applications, which was a bit of a struggle at first. Something to get used to, because like if I'm on YouTube and I want to reply to comments, there's an application on Android and there's none for the Huawei OS, I would say. But surprisingly enough, there hasn't been any real issues with the applications I've used. The ones you can get some applications from Aptoid and APK Pure. These two allows you to like download applications like you would in the Android store. The Mate 20 Pro didn't have that issue. It was before the issues with the US and the China. Back then I could have all my Android apps, but now it's a bit more limited, but you can still get around by using the browser and putting the site or the specific thing you want to use as a shortcut, like I did for my YouTube Studio comments and bank account, phone payments thing. Besides that, you can find Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, Uber Eats. Uber Eats has only a small issue for me, where I just cannot see the driver where he is, which is not a big deal. I can still pay for stuff and have it delivered. Also on the P40 Pro, you have to use YouTube Vans because there's no real YouTube, but it works the same. Still has the same quality of image, same. It's really like a copy of it. You can also use the phone clone, which allows you to transfer applications from your Android or Huawei phone to this phone, the one I bought. And that's a really good thing because there's a lot of application I couldn't find, but I was able to transfer. Now I'm going to switch to the P40 Pro in the video for you guys. Okay, now we're on the P40 Pro for the recording. It's a 4K, pretty much everything. As you can see, it tries less to focus on the actual phone, and the image around it is more natural. the light is more accurate to what I'm seeing with my own eyes right now. And also the picture quality is way better. It captures the light better, as you guys are gonna see in the pictures. I'm gonna show the pictures at the end of the video and indicate which one is which phone it is. I mean, also it seems like the Mate 20 Pro, the screen was a bit darker by default, even though even if you max it out, it's darker than the P40 Pro. The only downside of P40 Pro, I would say, is the non-support for Android apps, but at the same time it saves you space on your drive. It's a 256 gigabyte memory capacity, which is plenty, but it saves you space and also battery life, which was really amazing for this phone. This phone I'm not like a really big user, but I tend to think that I'm using it as someone average would use it, and I've been getting more than 2 days before the battery goes out. I always try to like conserve my battery by not charging the phone as soon as it drops battery. I try to like empty the battery or close to emptying it before charging the phone. Charging the phone was really quick also, just like the Mate 40, the Mate 20 Pro. I don't think it has 40 watt charging on this P40 Pro, but the difference is it's still really fast to charge, just like the Mate 20. Compared to maybe other phones, it might be quicker than a lot of them, but consider that the P40 Pro is not a cheap phone. It's like in Canada it was like $1,800, I think, and the Mate 20 at release for me was $1,400, I think. So it's like $400 less. This has the quad camera. The thing I would say that was better from the Mate 20 Pro, the Mate 20 Pro, was that pixel density was better. It's a smaller phone with higher resolution than the P40 Pro. P40 Pro is not bad at all. It's competing with the actual top flag phones from other companies, so it's not really down compared to the other phones. It's just the Mate 20 Pro was ahead of its time, I think, on that subject. And the P40 Pro has 90 Hz refresh rate, which is like a compromise between 120 and a standard 60 or 30. It's a compromise also to save battery and still have amazing performance, which works well. I always have it on, and resolution's always on max, because I just wanted to try it out and see if it really affected the battery that much, but it's not so bad actually. Also, something I noted with the Mate 20 Pro before is that the plug was getting a ton of junk in it, and was getting it harder to charge. The wire wouldn't connect properly, and it was making me think my wire was done and broke, but it wasn't. It was just the plug that had shit stuck in it. It seemed like it was really easy to like get stuff stuck in it, like dust and dirt and stuff, because you get the phone in your pocket, and so that's what can happen, you know. The screen seems really resistant on Mate 40 Pro, and also it was coming with a screen protector from factory. It was already applied, and it held up well, as you saw in the video before. That's pretty much it. I'm going to show you the back side of this one, the Mate 20 Pro. It's still running perfectly fine. Only small, or I'd say a big crack in front. And also a crack on the corner right there, if it's good like focus. Yeah, there. I recorded both of these videos with the wide mode, just to let you know, guys. The wide mode is way better on the Mate 40 Pro. They worked on it way more than on the Mate 20. That's for sure. The difference is big. It's really big. That's what she said, I guess. But I'm gonna switch to the Mate 20 Pro and show you guys the actual P40 Pro phone with the back of it, which is really nice. A better look at it, even though it's not the best phone to get the picture. But it has like a special bluish finish that's really soft. I don't know what material it is, but it's like crazy soft for some reason. Satisfying to touch, actually. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think, and if you bought a Huawei phone before, or if you have one right now. And let me know in the comments. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next one, guys.